He's performing at the Paragon Casino in Marksville, Louisiana. DL Hughley is in the Red Velvet Cake Studios this morning. DL.
Hey, Thomas, how are you, young man?
I'm doing good, man. Have you ever been to this? I've never heard of the Paragon Casino.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's funny because when you go to those southern casinos, they will have, buffets and then your diabetic needles everywhere. You go to the bathroom, it has those hazardous waste things. No, I'm serious. I'm like, man, come on, is it worth all that?
Okay.
I do to eat sweet potato pie and be shooting insulin. I'd be like, oh, come on.
And I mean, this is really south and southern because you're in the middle of nowhere.
Right, but they're gonna find somewhere to gamble.
Okay.
They're gonna find somewhere to gamble. I don't know. I don't know if this is an Indian casino. I don't know.
Oh.
It's not near New Orleans.
No.
It's not near Shreveport. It's
Boy, them Indians, they getting us back one hand of blackjack at a time. Happy Thanksgiving. You busted, pale face.
You're gonna be in the middle of you're gonna be in the middle of Trump country. Are you gonna change your act?
Why would I do that?
Oh,
man? Come on.
Aren't you scared?
No. Of what?
These Make America Great Again?
Yeah,
these tiki torches?
Listen, you know what's funny to me? But Omarosa, she dropped more videos. She dropped more tapes than Lil Wayne, didn't she? I might not buy her book, but I'm sure gonna get her mixtape. I'm not. To me, Trump is what like I said this. I've said this before. Barack Obama is what we aspire to be, and Trump is who America is. This couldn't happen. If you look at the idea of America, the notion of America around the world, he pretty much embodies it. Loud, ignorant, overweight, doesn't know much. I mean, that's how they think of us. Yeah. That's really how they think of us. So he pretty much embodies that. So it's no like, and anybody who believes that, like when I hear black people loving him, that's what I don't understand. Like I was so glad that dude Paris Denard, like. He got suspended for sexual. I was just shocked it was a chick he was harassing.
No, that's what everybody else.
Man,
that's what folks were saying.
When that dude's wife found out about his girlfriend, his boyfriend, she's gonna be upset. I was like, well, those lips ain't just for kissing Trump's ass. Let's just say that. Well, if that dude get punched in the mouth, he'll bleed to death, right? Oh, man. I would hate to see his chapstick bill. God, oh, man. You seen that dude? Yeah, shoe booty ass. Him and all them preachers that went to go see him, all of them, they all smell of shoe booty. You can always see that little sheen on them. Oh, man. It's always a specific type of black person that like that kind of thing. It's always, they all have that same look. Right. That, that little shine to them. And so it's just.
Have you ever talked to those guys, like him, Paris Denard, or Daryl Scott, or any of those guys?
Well, I would have to me, I don't have a problem. It's not that we're politically different. He's just an indecent human being. It's not that it's not that I know black Republicans, but I don't know. He's not a decent human being. Right. The things that he's done, like even what he did to talking about South Africa and how they're taking the land. What they supposed to do? Look, you was in charge. Now we are. Now how is it that we're 90% of the country, and you're 9% of the population, but you own all the land? Right. Well, of course we're gonna take it back. Right. We're going to take it just like you did. Exactly. When you told us to go back to Africa, now we did. Now get out.
If you don't like it here, go back.
Right. It's crazy. It's just, you can't have this many things happen and then not, like, I'm confident that there's a tape that exists of him saying the N-word. But if they find it, it's going to be his re-election campaign slogan. It's not. There's nothing. Talking about black people or hating black people isn't an indictment of him. Right. It is why they connect to him. So, and when I see black people who watch what he's doing to other people, like when you see Jim Brown, I'm pulling for him, or you have to say, despite how he's treating other human beings, what people don't realize is black people really are America's conscience, whether they like it or not. Black women in particular. You're not just our mothers, you're the country's mothers. Yeah. And when you see children and kids,
raised all of those cats that are being so mean to them now.
And it's so funny. Like when you watch what's going on in the world, like look at all these Catholic priests. Isn't it funny that they're more angry at R. Kelly than they are at these priests?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like if R. Kelly was a priest, he wouldn't have got on trial. He'd have been reassigned to another.
That's true.
You can go to another record label, just not you go to another record label, just not Tommy Boy. You can't go there. But it's just the way that we process things, the way that we are, and it's really no different between the priesthood and police departments. You ever notice when police mess up, they send them to a disenfranchised community where no one cares about what they do to those people.
Mm-hmm.
When a policeman messes up, they put them in our communities because nobody cares about what happens to those people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's these organizations that are designed just to protect themselves.
Right.
They're not about protecting the communities or leading people to Christ. They're designed specifically to protect themselves.
When's your Netflix special coming?
It is September 18th. It's called Contrain. It's on Netflix. I'm
Not
very
you.
excited. Yes, it's called Contrain. And it's my. I'm telling you, it's my.
They're paying you more than Monique?
Here's the funny thing. I had already signed the deal. And when I found out, when she complained about getting paid, I asked how much I was getting because I didn't even know. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, damn it. Am I being insulted? I was already shooting it. And I went, wait a minute. Let's go back. And the book, I'll Not to Get Shot, a #1 bestseller.
How's it doing?
It's doing great, spectacular.
Yeah.
New York Times bestseller. And they're talking about making it into a series, so I'm excited.
I love
A
that.
series?
Yeah, man, I'm prolific, Tom. I don't even know what that means, but I am.
Man.
And can we say good morning to your lovely
Yeah,
co-host?
we have to, yeah.
Jasmine.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
Jazz.
morning.
Hey,
Hi, beautiful.
Jazz, you in the
Tom,
studio?
I'm in the studio. I can't believe it.
Oh, okay.
Red Velvet
I'm in
Studios.
Miami.
I know.
should
Why
be
are you never
there.
here when we're here?
I think it's a conspiracy.
Because it's Miami.
There's truth there.
I'm gonna tell you, if me and my wife break out, I'm going right to Miami with you now. I'm getting me a Puerto Rican. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
TJMS 25, looking at the Sky Show featuring Larry Graham and the new Graham Central Station. Next, 25 past the hour.